Hello guys, welcome to another week of me documenting my trading journey and process. So this video I'm not going to be making it very long. I'm going to be taking you guys to my Telegram chat and give you a quick rundown of how my trade really went. I was supposed to pass this account this week. I was left with just $28 to pass the account, but Forex is magic again, and I went down to like 3% on the account. I took some bad trades on Euro USD and GBP USD. Okay, just Euro USD alone. I didn't take any trade on GBP. I think Euro USD and gold. So which brought me back to like 3% on the account right now. So I'm going to be showing you guys all the trades I took on the account this week. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I don't want this video to be long, so let's go. Okay, let me walk you to the trades I took this week so far. As usual, the 10 trade rules stuff. I use this particular trade to pass my first phase of the account. Then I started the second phase from this level. At the trades I took on my second phase, the first trades I took on my second phase, I end up with 0.94% on the account. So this is the second phase. Like week 2 kind of stuff. I took my first loss on the last trade I took on gold last week, which extended to Sunday night. It was a loss, so I lose about 0.7 RR on that trade. Then this XAU USD is the second trade I took again on Monday. I lose that trade for 0.72 RR. Then I had this win on Euro USD, which was supposed to be like 3.6 hours. Supposing I hold this trade till the full take profit, I would have passed this account with the 2 winning streak I had. Yes, because this was 3.7, I think, risk to reward. I'm going to be showing you guys the trades too, but that is just the breakdown where I closed. I closed at 1:2 because the market was not looking friendly to me at the point. Euro USD was the only pair that was buying. GBP USD was crashing, BTC was crashing, gold was crashing. So I was like, this thing is not going to end very well. So I hop out of the trade with 2RR. Then the trade went to go and smash my take profit after 5 minutes after I left the trade. That's crazy, right? So I took this other gold trade. This trade was supposed to be 3.7 RR trade, but I still closed it very early at 2.7. So which made me to like be like up about 4% on the account or thereabouts. Yes, I think something like that. So we had another win on Euro USD again, 1.4 RR. Closed that trade too, but the trade went to go and stop me out of break even later on, but I closed at 1.4. So I was left with just $28 to pass this account. Then this crazy stuff happened. We took our first loss on Euro USD looking for our $28. We lose about 0.6 RR. Then we went further and take a re-entry on that trade again. We lose another 0.6 RR again. Then took the last trade on gold, which made me to lose about 0.7 RR. So that's how I end the whole week. So this is quick recap of all the trades I took. I'm documenting them, so I'm going to be taking you guys to the trades, right? This was the first trade I took this week, but before then I took this other trade last week, which ended up to be a losing trade. At the end I lose about 0.7 RR. I told you guys before. Then this is the very first trade I took this week on gold, which stopped me out. Look at it here with SL on that trade. Then this is the Euro USD trade. Here's the Euro USD trade. Can you guys see it? Very beautiful setup. This trade is very, very clean. We have the sweep this low, then we have the breakout structure here. We have this retracement to a discount level. We have this move to the upside. You have this single candle order block for continuation. Then that is how we cut that trade. Then the trade went to about, look at the trade here. Very nice setup, very nice trade. That then I close the trade here. Facing it now. I close the trade here. Then the trade later went to out for 1:3.6. That was very painful. It was very painful. Then this is the second trade I took after the third trade I took after the loss on that gold. And this is a gold trade I took. seeing this gold coming down from a far POI, we had this push to the downside, and we have it going to, because whenever I see this kind of rejection block, definitely market is going to react from that rejection block. So with that idea, I saw this first rejection there, then we had this candle like closing to that same week. I was like, okay, fine, this trade is going down. When I saw it pushing down, I hop in market execution. That's how I caught this trade. And yeah, so I closed the trade on 2.7 hour. This particular trade, I closed this on 2.7 hour. My network is slow right now, so I don't know why this stuff is not loading. But this is kind of the result of the trade. I've closed here, you can see. Then this is the MT5 screenshot. Then after that same day, I took this Euro USD sell. You see there, like this three drive pattern. We have this sweep one, we have this sweep, second sweep, then we have the continuation of that block form, which is the engulfing candle, markets retrace that engulfing candle, then sell off. I closed this particular trade on 1:4, I think. Yeah, I closed this 1:4 thereabouts. Then went to go and it went down a little bit, then it traced back to break even point. Okay, this is a gold trade. Later went to smash the full TP. I closed the trade around there, and the gold trade later went to smash my take profit. And this is the silly trades I took, looking for my $28. This is the first trade. Actually, this trade is very crazy, man. I don't know. I just want that small like push to the downside to give me my $28. I never knew that I was kind of in the wrong direction. I was still trying to like take my initial position down to take profit. That is the reason why I took this trade. No much analysis, and that is a mistake I did. Me not analyzing the market properly, just looking at this other block alone was very crazy. I didn't like analyze the market thoroughly. I just want to continue the trade down to my take profit. I never knew that the trade is not going to go and smash my take profit, which is very bad. That was a mistake I took. That was my first mistake. Then I thought the trade is still going to like go down, still hoping for the trade to go down. Then I took this entry on this other block, inducement kind of stuff. But US dollar was very, very, very weak. Honestly, it was very, very weak. So that trade still failed. Another 0.7 hour. Again, I lost that one too. Then this is the last trade I took on gold. Went to smash my SL2 because US dollar was very weak. I'm not gonna lie, that yesterday US dollar was very weak. So this is pretty much everything. So I'm going to like catch you guys in my next video and update you guys. So that is pretty much everything. So like I said before, I'm currently up 3 point something hour, 3 point something hour. I yeah, 3 point something hour. I'm sitting on $163. So 3.2 hour. Okay, this is light. So that is everything. Catch you guys in the next video.